Northeast India consists of 7 sister states, Sikkim and northeastern part of West Bengal. This article mentions tourist attractions in the northeast region of India. National parks. Namdapha National Park. Namdapha National Park is the largest protected area in the eastern Himalaya biodiversity hotspot and is in Arunachal Pradesh, in northeast India. It is the third largest national park in India in area. It is in the eastern Himalayan subregion and is recognized as one of the richest areas in biodiversity in India. Kaziranga National Park. Kaziranga National Park is a national park in the Golaghat and Nagaon districts of the state of Assam, India. A World Heritage Site, the park hosts 2/3 of the world's great one-horned rhinoceroses. Kaziranga boasts the highest density of tigers among protected areas in the world and was declared a tiger reserve in 2006. Orang National Park. The Orang National Park is on the north bank of the Brahmaputra River in the Darang and Sonitpur districts of Assam. The park has a rich flora and fauna, including great Indian one-horned rhinoceros, pygmy hog, elephants, wild buffalo and tigers. It is the only stronghold of rhinoceros on the north bank of the Brahmaputra. Manas National Park. Manas National Park. Manas Wildlife Sanctuary is a national park, UNESCO Natural World Heritage Site, a Project Tiger Reserve, an elephant reserve and a biosphere reserve in Assam. Dibru-Sakhore National Park. Dibru-Sakhore National Park is a national wildlife park in Tinsukia, Assam. It mainly consists of moist mixed semi-evergreen forests, moist mixed deciduous forests, canebrakes and grasslands. It is the largest Salix swamp forest in northeast India. Nameri National Park. Nameri National Park is in the foothills of the eastern Himalayas in the Sonitpur district of Assam. This is excellent elephant country and was considered to be an elephant reserve. It is an ideal habitat for a host of other animals including the tiger, leopard, sambar, dhole, pygmy hog, muntjac gaur, wild boar, sloth bear, Himalayan black bear, capped langur and Indian giant squirrel. Balfakram National Park. Balfakram National Park is a national park about 3,000 meters above sea level, near the Garo Hills in Meghalaya, India. It is often referred to as the abode of perpetual winds, as well as the land of spirits. It is the home of the barking deer and the golden cat. Nokrek National Park. Nokrek National Park, or Nokrek Biosphere Reserve, is a national park approximately 2 kilometers from Tura Peak in West Garo Hills district of Meghalaya, India. UNESCO added this national park to its list of biosphere reserves in May 2009. Along with Balfakram, Nokrek is a hotspot of biodiversity in Meghalaya. Other national parks. Smuling National Park is in the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh. Kabul Lamjau National Park is the Bishnupur district of the state of Manipur. Sirohi National Park is located in the state of Manipur. Merlin National Park is in the Champhai district, Mizoram. Entanki National Park is in Peran district of Nagaland. Phompuy is the Blue Mountain of Mizoram, a highly revered peak considered to be the abode of the gods. Phompuy Peak is the highest mountain peak in Mizoram. Parbatora Wildlife Sanctuary is a wildlife reserve in the Maragaon district of the state of Assam. Saipahijona Wildlife Sanctuary is a wildlife sanctuary in Tripura. Goromara National Park is a national park in northern West Bengal. Singalila National Park is located on the Singalila Ridge at an altitude of more than 7,000 feet above sea level, in the Darjeeling district of West Bengal. Neora Valley National Park is in the Kalimpong subdivision under Darjeeling District, West Bengal. Jaldapara National Park is at the foothills of the eastern Himalayas in Alipurduar District in West Bengal and on the bank of the Torsa River. Waterfalls: Nokalakai Falls, 1,120 feet; Cherrapunji Nomgithiang Falls, 1,033 feet; Langshang Falls, 1,106 feet; Kinran Falls, 1,001 feet; Elephant Falls, Panama Falls, Vantong Falls, 751 feet; Nuranam Falls, Tawang Shmapawati Kunda, Akashigama Falls, Shivakunda Falls, Bishop Falls. Reserved Forest: Kakoijana Reserved Forest. Kakoijana Reserved Forest is famous for golden langas. Hills: Kangchenjunga. Kangchenjunga is the third highest mountain in the world. It rises with an elevation of 8,586 meters in a section of the Himalayas called Kangchenjunga Himal that is limited in the west by the Tamar River and, in the east, by the Titha River. The Kangchenjunga Himal is located in eastern Nepal and Sikkim, India. Naga Hills. The Naga Hills, reaching a height of around 3,825 meters, lie on the border of India and Burma. Patkai Hills. The Patkai Hills are on India's northeastern border with Burma. Khasi Hills. The Khasi Hills are part of the Garo-Khasi Range in the Indian state of Meghalaya, and is part of the Patkai Range and of the Meghalaya subtropical forest ecoregion. Lushai Hills. The Lushai Hills are part of the Patkai Range in Mizoram and partially in Tripura, India. Hills in Mizoram run north-south. Assam Himalaya. Assam Himalaya is a traditional designation for the portion of the Himalaya range between the eastern border of Bhutan on the west, and the Great Bend of the Sangpo River on the east. Garo Hills. The Garo Hills are part of the Garo-Khasi Range in Meghalaya, India. They are inhabited mainly by tribal dwellers, the majority of whom are Garo people. It is one of the wettest places in the world. Sela Pass. Sela Pass is the high-altitude mountain pass in Tawang district of Arunachal Pradesh state of India. It has an elevation of 4,170 meters. It connects the Buddhist city of Tawang town to Tezpur and Guwahati and is the main road connecting Tawang with the rest of India. Other hills: Jongsong Peak is a mountain in the Janak section of the Himalayas. At 7,462 meters it is the 57th highest peak in the world, although it is dominated by the third highest, Kangchenjunga, 20 kilometers to the south. Jongsong summit is at a three-way boundary between Nepal, China and India. Gimagalachuli, or Twins, is a mountain in the Himalayas, on the border between Taplejung, Mechi, Nepal and Sikkim, India. It has an elevation of 7,350 meters above sea level. Kabru is a mountain in the Himalayas on the border of eastern Nepal and India. It is part of a ridge that extends south from Kangchenjunga and is the southernmost 7,000 meters peak in the world. Kirachulia Tent Peak is a mountain in the Himalayas. It lies on the border between Nepal and India. Mount Pandam is a Himalayan mountain in Sikkim, India. It has an elevation of 6,691 meters above sea level. Pa Ohanli Pikapaunhuri is a 7,128-meter high peak at the border of Zarkang, Yedong County, Tibet and Sikkim. Paohunri is a mountain in the eastern Himalayas. It is on the border of Sikkim, India and Tibet, China, and is about 75 kilometers northeast of Kangchenjunga. India. Sinyolchu is one of the tallest mountains of the Indian state of Sikkim. The 6,888 meters mountain is considered to be particularly aesthetically attractive, having been described by Douglas Freshfield as the most superb triumph of mountain architecture and the most beautiful snow mountain in the world. Hill stations. Tawang town is a town at an elevation of approximately 3,048 meters in the northwestern part of Arunachal Pradesh of India. Majuli is a large river island in the Brahmaputra River, Assam, India. The island had a total area of 1,250 square kilometers. Majuli is the largest river island in the Indian subcontinent. Umananda Island. The Umananda Island, also known as Peacock Island, is the home to Umananda Temple and it is the smallest inhabited river island in the world. Cherrapunji is a subdivisional town in the East Khasi Hills district in the Indian state of Meghalaya. It is credited as being the wettest place on earth, although nearby Mizoram currently holds that record. Cherrapunji holds the all-time record for the most rainfall in a calendar month and in a year. It received 9,300 mm in July 1861 and 26,461 mm between the 1st of August 1860 and the 31st of July 1861. Darjeeling is in West Bengal but geographically part of northeast India. It is in the Mahabharat range, a lesser Himalaya, at an average elevation of 6,710 feet. It is noted for its tea industry and the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Kalimpong is a hill station in the Indian state of West Bengal. It is at an average elevation of 1,250 meters. The town is the headquarters of the Kalimpong subdivision, a part of the district of Darjeeling. The Indian Army's 27 Mountain Division is in the outskirts of the town. Monasteries. Pema Yangtse Monastery. The Pema Yangtse Monastery is a Buddhist monastery in Pema Yangtse, near Pelling in the northeastern Indian state of Sikkim, 140 kilometers west of Gangtok. Tawang Monastery. Tawang Monastery in the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh is the largest monastery in India and second largest in the world after the Pitala Palace. In Lhasa, Tibet. Zangdhok Palri Phodang. Zangdhok Palri Phodang is a Buddhist monastery in Kalimpong in West Bengal, India. The monastery is atop the open hill, one of the two hills of the town. It was consecrated in 1976 by the visiting Dalai Lama. Ramtek Monastery. Ramtek Monastery, also called the Dharma Chakra Center, is a Gompa in the Indian state of Sikkim near the capital Gangtok. It is a focal point for the sectarian tensions within the Karma Kagyu school of Tibetan Buddhism that characterize the Karmapa controversy. Enchi Monastery is in Gangtok, the capital city of Sikkim in the northeastern Indian state. It belongs to the Nyingma order of Vajrayana Buddhism. Tashiding Monastery. Tashiding Monastery is a Buddhist monastery of the Nyingma sect of Tibetan Buddhism in western Sikkim, northeastern India. It is on top of the hill rising between the Rathongchu and the Rangwit River. Dubdi Monastery. Dubdi Monastery, occasionally called Yogeshw Monastery, is a Buddhist monastery of the Nyingma sect of Tibetan Buddhism near Yogeshw, in the Gaising subdivision of West Sikkim district. Rilang Monastery. Rilang Monastery is a Buddhist monastery of the Kagyu sect of Tibetan Buddhism in southern Sikkim, northeastern India. It is 6 kilometers from Ravangla. Lakes. Kachapalri Lake. Kachapalri Lake, originally known as Khchopalri, is a sacred lake for Buddhists and Hindus, which is believed to be a wish-fulfilling lake. It is near Kachapalri village, 147 kilometers west of Gangtok and 34 kilometers to the northwest of Peleng town in the West Sikkim district of the northeastern Indian state of Sikkim. Gurdongma Lake is one of the highest lakes in the world at an altitude of 17,100 feet. It lies in the district of North Sikkim in the state of Sikkim in India. Lake Songmo. Lake Songmo Chang'u Lake is a glacial lake in the East Sikkim, India, some 40 kilometers from Gangtok at elevation of 3,780 meters. Loktak Lake. Loktak Lake is the largest freshwater lake in northeast India, is famous for its farmers floating over it. Kabul Lamjau, the only floating national park in the world, floats over it. It is near Moirang in Manipur state, India. Lake Shiloi. The Lake Shiloi is in the district of Phek, Nagaland. Shiloi Lake lies on the lower slopes of the hill ranges running along Myanmar. It is surrounded by beautiful hills. The lake spreads over 0.25 to 0.30 square kilometers. Umiam Lake is a reservoir in the hills 15 kilometers to the north of Shillong in the state of Meghalaya. It is known for its beautiful scenery. Other lakes. Chandlibi Lake is natural lake in the Kamrup district of Lower Assam, 64 kilometers from the city of Guwahati, accessible through National Highway 37. Dipabil, also spelt Deeporbil, is to the southwest of Guwahati city, in Kamrup district of Assam, India. Sunbil is one of the largest lakes in southern Assam in India. It is situated in the Karimganj district, and is the largest wetland in Assam state. Rudrasagar Lake, also known as Rudijala, is in Melaga, Tripura. Bijoy Sagar is a lake in Udaipur in eastern India. It is also called Mahadevdigi. It is one of the largest lakes in Udaipur in Tripura. Monuments and other tourist spots. Living root bridges. The living root bridges of Cherrapunji aren't built. They are grown over hundreds of years in the rainforest of Cherrapunji. They are alive, growing and gaining strength over time. They are also present in Lake Kinso and Nongriat. Maiden Kamdev. Maiden Kamdev is a famous archaeological site in Kamrup district of Assam. This site has ruins of huge and small temples scattered around an old temple of Lord Shiva. Gopeshwar temple is near a village, and a big cave nearby is known as Parvati Gua. Meghalaya Cave. The Indian state of Meghalaya is famous for its many caves, which attract tourists from India and abroad. A few of the caves in this region have been listed amongst the longest and deepest in the world. A famous one is Moors Mai Caves near Cherrapunji. Of the limestone caves lies near the village of Moors Mai. Meghalaya is famous in the world for its deep caves, such as the Siju Cave. Kremliap Pra is the longest cave in Asia.